Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to. I already said that. Welcome to a new video on Pepe, which is a bit of an emergency update. There's a lot we need to talk about in this video, so I will also not do too much of an intro, but we'll take a look at the technicals. We'll talk about some fundamentals. Because Pepe crashed for a big reason, and we know what happened. We just don't know why it happened. So I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what I think about it. I'll tell you what that means for the price. And just in general, some general things you need to know, but we'll focus on what that means for the price, all right? Because that's obviously why most of you are here. So that's what we'll do. Before we dive into that, I do want to quickly mention that I and Cilinix Crypto has its own premium trading group as well, in which I share my own trades. For example, a Pepe short from this area right here, which performed very, very well with the crashes of last week. But yeah, so I send my own trades, but you also gain access to my trading guide and an exclusive chat room full of traders. If you actually want to become a better crypto trader, I would say this is the best option out there. But I'll leave that up to you as well. At least for now, we're going to focus on Pepe. So, big crash. Altogether, bearish momentum like this was expected because the market structure was just very bearish, but not like this, all right? This is just a very, very big crash. So it's not necessarily expected that we would have something like this. And that was caused by this, all right? Troubling changes to the oversight of a key wallet. All right, so a token always has several wallets backing it, or certain wallets with a token distribution, whatever. And usually those wallets are actually secured very well, as in that several other wallets need to put in a signature to open that wallet. And what happened yesterday is that the security severely weakened. Instead of requiring 5 of 8 wallets to sign off on transactions, it had only changed to 2 out of 8. And then apart from that, what was also happening is that some of the money or some of the Pepe coins from that wallet were being sent to exchanges. So whether this is some sort of a small rug pull or an exploit, we don't know, but it's 100% not great news. All right, so that's why we dumped. And at this point of time, there's just a lot unknown. All right, so we're waiting for more information. We're waiting for more transactions or something. I'm not sure. I mean, we just have to see what happens. But for now, it's very bearish. And in my eyes, there are basically two scenarios. The first scenario is that this was really malicious, all right? So that they really wanted to sell off Pepe in a malicious way, certain developers, or an exploit. And if that comes out, right now we drop down to our lows we made at the beginning of June. But if that's the truth, I think we can, 8,000 and this whole 8,100 level is the last support level, preventing us from dropping all the way down to, 7,500 is also a bit of a support. But the next big support is around 6,000 and 6,200. So if that happens, if we actually get that news and we break down below 8,000, I think we're dropping all the way down to 6,000, which is a huge drop. And at this point of time, that's it's a little bit hard to believe, even for me, but purely technically, that's the thing that would happen if we get that bearish breakout. Now, for that to happen, personally, I would wait for real confirmation so that we really see an hour 4 candle close below 8,000. Because if it comes out that this was just some regular selling off for the team or something, it's still not good. But then at least it's not an exploit, and it's just harmful behavior by the team behind Pepe, which we don't know. So in that case, and I actually think that's a little bit more likely at this point of time, also given that Bitcoin is stabilizing a bit, which sounds weird, but I do think it's true. I think it's a bit more likely that we will be able to hold this level and maybe consolidate here a little bit between 10,000 and 8,000. But I mean, if there's one thing that I believe in is that you shouldn't buy Pepe right now, all right? That's something I would say. It's just very, very risky, and there's very minimal scenarios in which we can see a lot of bullish momentum right now. All right, so that's just what I wanted to have said. Personally, I think something like this is possible after a bearish breakout. I don't think it's most likely. I think it's more likely that we'll kind of do something like this. Maybe a spike up if Bitcoin becomes bullish. But apart from that, just something like this, and then eventually something like this. assuming that we are still in a bear market. But that's my take on Pepe. So if you do have any questions, as always, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.